Happy time, joyful time, blessing time, happiness time. It's another time with Winnie again. Oh, many gonna be grateful. Oh, many gonna be grateful. Oh, many gonna be grateful. Happy is Winnie again.
Hi everyone, it's Winnie Higgins with another episode of For the World to Hear. Thank you for joining us, and today we're going to talk about joy as our topic. But before we get started, we're going to take a moment to be grateful for this very day, and I'm grateful for all of you watching my YouTube and being inspired by any of my ideas. So let's take that moment and pause and be very grateful for today and all the blessings yet to come. Okay, now we're going to get really excited because I have a lot to explore with you. I'm going to share with you what we've done with the craft that we've started with. So we started out with a tin that had splotches because water does make stains and rust tin because it's a metal. Okay, so it's been washed in case you couldn't see, and there's a lot of rust spots. So to take care of that, you want to turn that. We went ahead and we turned the lid into this. Okay, we're not done. I'll share the purpose when it's done, but I went ahead and painted. I threw splats of different colors, and then I took napkin and I blotted it, and then I epoxied it with the glitter choices I put together, and that's all I did on there and on the outside. Okay, for the inside I put sand around with epoxy afterwards, but I used a spray adhesive glue around here. And then I shook my sand on it and I just twirled it around and let it get stuck. And then after it dried, I was able to put the epoxy on. And I'm not done with this. It's got another layer to do. But here's where we're at so far. And this is the lid. And then here, I added another piece of my drippings to make it look more 3D. So we have more epoxy to put over here, but I did the same thing with the sand. And then I got my feet walking out into the water, and we're going to call this Life's a Beach when it's done. And we'll show you the purpose when it's fully done. But that's where we're at, and it took me a few layers of epoxy to do what I've been doing. So it took some time to get there, and I can't do all that in the short show, but I can explain what I've done, okay? So next week we should be another step past all of this, and after that, we'll go on to another different type, because I've got to do this tin. I have a different type of way to paint our tin options, and it's going to be an interesting way. Instead of doing all the painting, we're going to play with spray paint and water called hydro dipping. We're going to try hydro dipping this one. So, there's that and I've made myself, I wanted to tell you, I made myself out of a box that we got. I made myself a little drying station for my epoxy. So I can put a tarp over this to keep bugs from getting on it when it's drying outside, because you do this in well-ventilated areas. So we're going to epoxy the box, while my son might, but we're going to eventually epoxy the box so it's more durable for weather. So right now we just painted it, and we have our little art station there. Anyway, just being creative, and our word for this episode is joy, okay? So let's go see. It's a feeling of great pleasure and happiness is the main definition up top. But I picked joy. I was moved to pick joy, and this is why. It needs to be used a lot more. Do you see that? From the 1800s, it was at a peak, and it dropped way, way down. And by 2010, we're starting to try and creep up, but not very much. So we need to use the word joy more often. And I myself have been saying peace and joy be with you to people this week. And maybe you can too. And then for our game suggestion, I have a link that I'm going to share. And it's a link to meaningfulmama.com, her week 8. And it helps to teach the value of joy. And there's some game suggestions in there, and I liked them, so I thought that would be a good one to share with you guys. And for our dream boards, we're not going to go do any more to our dream board right now. You can, but I want you to stop and take time out on it, because with our dream boards, what we should do is we should write out our life goals. You should have a 2 to 5 year plan, and then you should have daily, weekly, and maybe monthly goals to match up and get you to that 2 to 5 year plan. And put your dream board, base your dream board around your life goals and see if it doesn't help you get there faster. And then I wanted to share, as I was doing my research on joy, I looked at a lot of quotes, and I liked a lot of them. But I came up with my own because of all the reading that I did, and I've never done that before. So let me share with you my very own first quote that I've ever created myself. I am saying, joy starts as a thought we all need to invest in more often. Joy can heal the negative emotions that we all carry from time to time if we allow the thought of joy in, even if we have to use someone else's joy to get there. So find a way to find joy in your life. And if you can't find it in your life, find someone around you and enjoy their joy. It's a better way than just sitting in negativity, in my opinion. I've been through it. So thank you all for all of your time and attention, and we're trying to make these a little shorter so they go faster for you. Until next week, thank you so much for being part of my subscribers and viewers. I do need more subscribers. I'm trying to get 1,000 subscribers, just like anyone else, and I'm not going to hide it. I don't sell my stuff. I'm going to eventually give them away to people in our United States because it's easier for me to mail it cheaper. I'm not going to lie. So anyone in the 50 continental United States that shares my YouTube channel and the most, when I do the promotions, we will give away one of the items that we craft down the road. So when that gets announced, I'll let you know in my posts before time, so that we can let you know what you're going to be trying to compete for, and it'll be very exciting, I think. So thank you all, and you guys have a very blessed night. Keep smiling and keep being grateful. Grateful is the best emotion to have. And thank you so much. Have a blessed night. Peace be with you all. And may you all have joy.
Happy time, joyful time, blessing time, happiness time. It's another time with Winnie again. Oh, many gonna be grateful. Oh, many gonna be grateful. Oh, many gonna be grateful. Happy is Winnie again.